Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're still keeping up with Irene. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to go out actually. I want to go fix my phone. So, so I'm getting ready to go fix my phone, but on today's content we'll be talking about um the Nigerian elections. Yeah, the election is coming up in 3 days. Today is 22nd of February, and the election is coming up on the 25th. That's in 3 days from now. So on today's content, we'll be talking about. I'll be trying like an advice though. I'll be trying like an advice to all the prospective voters that will be going out there on Saturday to vote. Yeah, how to stay safe and tips on how to keep calm out there is what I'm talking about on today's content. All right, guys. So I already picked out some points. I wrote it out on my phone, so I'm going to be letting you guys, reading it out to you guys, so you guys would know the tips. Okay, let's dive right into today's video. Somebody's buying
Flabbergasted.
My number one tip is avoid being part of any argument while standing on the queue to vote. Avoid anything that has to do with an opposition party that you're not going to be voting for. Do not argue, do not drag, do not do anything. Just quietly go cast your vote peacefully and then come out. Avoid it. Avoid any political argument, especially when it involves a party different from the one you are supporting. This is so that you do not dabble into any argument that may lead to a fight. Yeah, you know, during voting days, when you stand on the queue, you hear someone talking about his party, the party you want to vote for, whoever is the party that is voting for. You come and hear some kind of argument, and then tantrums will come in, and then the next thing, fight will start, and before you know what's going on, the polling unit is going to, they will escalate a very big fight, and then everybody start running helter skelter. So please avoid any arguments. All right, the next one is the election period in various countries may be a time for violence to develop. Like in Nigeria, during election times is always violence. So the best thing to do is keep calm. Avoid any place that in short, just pay attention to your environment, pay attention to anything that is going on outside, so you do not go and fall into, let's say, be a victim of circumstance. So voters must avoid situations that will make them stay out late. That is number one. Don't stay out late. It's very important that you don't stay out late. If you have your children outside, you have your spouse outside, anyone you have outside, your family members, your brothers and sisters, just make sure to remind them the time so they could run back home early. Make sure to not stay out late, especially on the days leading to the elections and even on the election day. Make sure not to stay out late. That's it. So my next tip is try not to criticize any politician of the opposition party in a country or your state of residence. Do not. Sorry guys, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my phone. I wrote it on my notes. Do not drag. Avoid arguments. Just leave every politician to be the way they are. Concentrate on your own on your own person who you're going to vote for. I think concentrate on your own principle. Yeah, let me put it that way. Concentrate on your own principle. So the next tip is do not wear anything that will be easily used to identify you. That is extremely important. Like if you stand any political party, do not wear any of their t-shirts or their face caps or their anything. Even in your car, do not hang any of their emblem and go there to vote. Avoid those kinds of things because it might cause another party person, you don't know who's an hooligan out there who just want to make trouble. So avoid any of those things that will identify you as, oh, you are from this party, oh, you are from that party. So, you know, just avoid wearing anything like that. This is because if you do, you might be stepping on the toes of people who may be violent. Exactly. Especially supporters of the politician. That's what I'm saying. Try avoid wearing those stuff. My next tip now is stay updated with issues by constantly listening to the news and trying to keep yourself informed. I used to tell people that, especially mothers, like if you have children in a country, your own country or a country you relocated to, pay attention to news. Watch your news, listen to news, read newspapers, read updates, read articles online, because it's important that you need to get every information that you need to get. You need all the information you need to get, because they say information is key, information is power. Make sure to listen to news to get updates on what is going on out there. Okay, this way you can be aware of events as they unfold to avoid getting caught in any unrest. Exactly. So just make sure you are informed in every aspect of your life during election. Step is, as much as possible, try not to disclose the candidate you intend to vote for. Yeah, this is a very big information. You do not need to disclose who you're voting for, what party you're voting for, because once you name the party to anyone, they'll be like, okay, I know he's voting for this guy, he's voting for the city boy, or he's voting for the obedience, So do not disclose anything that has to do with your principle. Just leave it. Okay. My next tip is return home after casting your vote. Very important. Just once you're done casting your vote, leave that place so you won't be a victim of a circumstance, because during voting days there is bound to be fights in a polling unit. Yeah, there is bound to be fights in a polling unit, and you don't know when it will start. Just cast a vote quietly and leave peacefully. Period. Return home after casting your vote. Many will indeed tell you to stay back and protect your vote. That's what they would say. Even on the news, they always tell voters, stay back to protect your vote, stay back to protect your vote, this, that. You can hang around to monitor the vote counting process. However, stay back or loitering with other supporters after casting your vote may be detrimental. True, it will be detrimental, because by the time they start doing all those problems, you are going to be counted among those that were standing watching the vote. In short, if they even come to steal the ballot papers, you would be among the people they would say you did. So when the police comes around, they grab you, they gbab you. As we used to say, they gbab you and you go into prison. So my next tip is vote for your candidates just once and leave. In short, how many times will this thing even come up? This is like the second time. Vote for your candidate and leave. I think that is the best thing to do. Just vote and leave. You've done your best and leave the rest to God. That's what I would say. Just cast a vote and leave. No need to stay with other supporters to say you want to stay there to do this and that. Just go home. Leave the rest to God. That's it. You vote your conscience, so that's enough. Okay.
Vote buying, that is the next tip. Vote buying under the Nigerian law is a crime, and it can
attract a fine of up to 100,000 naira or a jail term of up to 12 months under Section 127 of the Electoral Act 2022. Okay. Therefore, do not, for any reason or for any amount at all, be attempted to sell your vote. Now, this is the law. If you buy or sell your votes, you will go to prison. If you cannot afford to pay the 100,000 naira, you would go to prison for up to 12 months. So that is another tip you should put in check before going out there to cast your vote. So the next one is, ensure to carry a means of identification when stepping out of your house on election day. This will come in handy in case of a stop and search by the security agencies, or in the case of an emergency, and one can also not be mistaken for a political thug. Yeah. So guys, I hope you've heard and listened to all this tip. because you need to identify yourself. Anywhere you're going to, go with your identification card. Sorry guys, the plane is passing by. On the election days, shops are not open. There is no pub place that is open. Nobody is selling anything. Just only the voting units that are open. And you might not even find transportation to get to where you're going. So you have to walk down to your voting unit, to the polling unit, I mean. So make sure to go out with an identification card so that any police, any security agencies that is doing stop and search, they search you and they see your identification card and you can be identified as a good citizen. So please vote wisely. Do not fight. Vote and not fight. That's what I want to say. Vote and not fight, because election day is a day where all voters go out there to bring in a new change, a positive change for themselves, their children, and for the whole country. Okay, let us strike to be a good ambassador of our country. So guys, I hope I've been able to give you guys a few tips here and there for the voting. Please follow those steps to avoid trouble or to fall into being a victim of any circumstance. Okay, so guys, if you know you have had patience to watch this video to this time, please do well to consider to subscribe. If you're finding this channel for the first time, finding this phrase for the first time, please do consider to subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, thank you a lot for always turning up for me to watch my videos. I really appreciate you all. I love you guys a lot, and I'm giving you guys visual hugs. Thank you guys so much. And do not forget to share this video out with your friends and family, because it's a great tip for everyone to watch and listen to. So like and share, comment down below. Okay, comment down below, and get your PVCs ready. Clean your PVCs. Anywhere you get your PVC, please bring them out, clean them up, so you are ready to vote. Okay, until I come your way next time, please do not forget to like and share, comment down below again. Okay guys, until I come your way next time, peace out.
Say what you wanna say.